What up? What up? Let's get some of this. Let's get some of this BO4. Run some quads with the randoms. Real quick. Shout out to everybody in Carnivorous Podcast Land. That might be. Hopefully that ain't too loud. And hopefully I'm being heard pretty well. But what up, what up? Man, a little gaming, man, and then I wanted to do a review of this video I seen a little debate. Oh, I didn't see it, but you know, I saw it in my suggestions. But I wanted to look at it. So I didn't look at it. What I did is I saved it for later, so I can watch it with the Carnivorous Podcast. So we gonna do that. Run a little quads with some randoms. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we're gonna land at. It's a full. It's pretty much a full lobby.
Blackout. Mission area is hot. Weapons free.
Lancer 1-2, bay doors are open. Exit when ready. Flying mission deployment path.
Let's go. This is the best battle royale ever, and I think it was kind of slept on a little bit too. I think a lot of people slept on this one. Yeah, I think a lot of people slept on this one, bro. This is like a true battle royale. You jump out butt naked, with nothing.
Interest you in these
You know what I mean?
supplies?
Then you loot and get whatever you need. You don't jump out with a loadout.
Potential
them
collapse
ones with the
detected.
loadouts
Advise
and all
relocation
that.
to indicated safe zone.
It's kind of whack to me. for some bodies now. That's what I do when we got my man down at the lighthouse. Ain't no gunfire yet. I'ma run with that Spitty though. I think I'ma have to run with that Spitty.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Interest you in these supplies?
Okay. Teammates looking like they about something. You can tell by how people move if they halfway decent. It's been a little while too. I'm rusty. And I ain't heard no gunfire at all. Need them meshes. Definitely need them meshes. Uh-oh, Green got some action back here. What happened? Where you at, Green? Oh, it was homie right there. I seen it. He got another homie though. He got another homie, y'all. Oh, y'all. That's oh. And he off me. My reload. I was reloading. I'm a bit rusty. That was a good one though. I like the squad. The squad is on. I was the weak man out. Let's go again though.
Supply drop
Go
inbound.
again. I'm a bit rusty, y'all. This is this Black Ops 4. This is Black Ops 4. Oh, buddy. Yeah. A lot of people slept on this one, man. On this Battle Royale, man. A whole lot of people slept on this, man. This was the dopest one, though. I mean, it's a one-hitter quitter. You know what I mean? Once you out, you out. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no loadouts. Ain't no buybacks. It's pretty hardcore, pretty unforgiving. Pretty unforgiving. Probably jump into a little zombies after I get a good battle, man. I'm telling you. My emojis and shit. My kids must have been playing with my emojis. What y'all think about the new scene and shit? Is that dope? Dope or what? Our new gaming look. That new gaming look is pretty smooth. I'm checking it out. I like that. That's smooth. That's pretty smooth. Let's get it in. Pre-game lobby, y'all. This pre-game lobby. For those who just check it. Got into this. Did anybody get into this? Is anybody still playing this? Or did everybody go to Warzone? Did y'all get Warzoned out? Did y'all go for the Warzone thing? I did the Warzone just for a slight bit. What up, though, Brass? But I didn't dig it, man. It wasn't just wasn't popping right. It, like, you gotta actually learn how to shoot these, like the different recoil on these guns. You gotta learn how that thing jump. You know what I mean? Shoot, do you start high? Does it jump? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta learn. That Warzone, it's just aim and shoot. You can have a submachine gun and snipe somebody across the map.
Classify the mission area.
You know what I mean? like the map. It's way more like vibrant. Looks aesthetically, it looks good. Looks a lot better. That on these new controllers. There's somebody in a big house. Right on for that, homie. You can get that if you want to.
Sit rep. Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
Trying to get a vest, man. It was only one cat. Y'all ain't off him. I didn't know he was in there.
Net call. Supply
Off
drop
the
incoming.
Really? Where'd the homie go? Get the homie up, man. Deep down here, y'all. Let's go. Oh yeah, they at the bridge. They at the bridge. It's getting. She got the air on. It's a little chilly out. For me at least.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Well, let's run with that. I got to run with that. I got to run with that. That pepper. Do I like repairing a level 1 vest? No. Oh, they left a... Oh, really? Oh my God, he was creeping in there, y'all. This nigga was in there creeping. Squad, y'all gonna come get me or what? Or y'all gonna leave me? Oh, squad left me anyway. I can't believe he snuck up on me, man. Like he was hiding in there. He had dead silence on. He had dead silence on, man. Let's go one more. Let's go one more. I got my dinner ready. I want to eat dinner. I don't want to make a mess everywhere. Took me a little bit to go live. Took me a little while to. I wanted to go live this morning. to get this gaming in this morning, y'all, but life, man. Take care of business first. What y'all want me to do? I'll take care of business first. Visuals clean as usual. Yeah. I've been working on that. Been working on that lighting. All that. We still got yet to go. I got some things planned. What the Bears do, man? I think did the Bears pull one off today? Anybody see that? Anybody see the Bears? The Bears pull one off. One thing about this, it take communication. And I ain't communicating with the team. I don't know. Let me see. Let's see if my mic. What up, what up? Y'all got mics? Don't look like they got mics, chat. Or they got mics, but they ain't talking. This came out though, I used to have my squad though. It was quite the adventures. We used to have a ball. But they are all on that Warzone now. Warzoned out. Like I be addicted to this though. When I'm zoned in on it. The first squad I had, that was a good squad. I got crept out. Turbine. Let's get it. It's gonna be a hot drop. Hot drop, baby.
Infiltrate, engage, and destroy.
We are cleared to drop. Hook up, bail on your go. Lancer 1-2 out.
Freestyle flow. Second beyond. Make sure ain't nobody in here with us. Make sure ain't nobody in here with us now. Leave them. Try to run with that Spitty again. I guess so. Gotta be a level 3. I was just about to say it's gotta be a
Potential
vest,
collapse
man.
detected. Advise relocation to indicated safe zone.
Yeah. 2 sensor darts.
These are all yours.
I'm alright.
These are all yours. Interest you in these supplies?
Definitely need that book back.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
We ain't far from safety. Nice perks.
These are all yours. clear over there? Out of the... Going out the way.
everywhere around us, y'all. Definitely deep.
Supply drop inbound.
Ain't let nobody creep me this time. I see it, there you go. You're gonna die. Oh, he hit the homie. I ain't going for it. He got that auger going off. That's him. You about to die. You about to die, homie. Yeah, we gotta get on top of these
Further
buildings.
collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
Hold on. This guy's right around the corner from us. Right here. Oh, man. We got ambushed. No, this ain't Black Ops 6. Yeah, that was definitely 2 teams. This Black Ops 4. But man, I'm getting murked. My team is whack. My team's been whack. And my aim been off. I'm not feeling it. What I do with my games? Don't tell me that I can't believe this. That I uninstalled the Black Ops 5. That's cold-blooded, y'all. I don't wanna install it. It's coming out again. Man, I don't like a lot of games. Not a whole lot. Oh, play Cold War. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna play Cold War, but man, I uninstalled it, man. Can you believe that? I gotta install that again. That'd take like, I don't know how many hours. I don't know. 200 megabytes. Or 200 gigabytes. might take a while. I mean, that's pretty, seems pretty fast. A gigabyte every 5 seconds. I don't know. Chef said he get better than that. Chef says his shit go way faster than that. I'm like, man, I can't even. They won't even sell me that kind, homie. Like you got a VIP where I mean, they won't even sell me that kind, homie. I can't even get that kind. Is let me see. Is boxing installed? Let me whoop up somebody real quick. We'll whoop up somebody. We'll see. While that's installing, we're gonna whoop up somebody.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hey, this is one of the best, game soundtracks ever, man. There's some cuts on here. I always liked this game soundtrack.
You know you fucked up, right? Bye-bye, wish you luck with life.
Champion
but I'll
mode.
be damned if I let you manage to
just
bless
wanna
that
fight.
blade and keep taking advantage. Look, man, yeah, you shook my hand.
Wanna
But that was
whoop
back
somebody.
then. We're not good, fam. I'm the fool, cause I started to be cool with them. But I got schooled in the art of opportunism. I ain't the only one
Heavyweight.
that walked away. Look around, everybody gone today. You all alone with your empty chest. So bury the bones with any regrets and keep those skeletons piled in stacks. Just drink your medicine, don't bite your glass. I tried to make a difference, but the only thing that changed was I gave you distance.
Exactly.
I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends.
my
This
man,
time the
man,
loser
Taylor, I
wins,
used to
cause I
always
learned
fight
how to
with
cut off the looser ends. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I'm not tripping, this just an excuse for me to ish down a little bit of the truth. We killing time and time's killing us, so I won't waste mine trying to grip a grudge. But don't twist it into what it isn't. Don't call, don't write, don't visit. I put you on ignore, you're not the homie anymore. The only thing that you can show me is the door. Game over, yeah, who's winning? Save your gas, I refuse to listen. If you're doing math, we doing division. Don't even ask how I've been, there's no you in existence. Go your way, I go my way, and you keep going until there's no one to violate. And I'ma remember your last impression. Thanks for that lesson. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I won't trust
that's
you
my
again,
son made
getting
that
better
fight.
at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends.
Shit, fight with him. Wanna beat up Marvin. Hey, let's do James. Let's do Jermaine Taylor.
Now I lay you down to sleep. I swear to God, you're dead to me. If I should
got
give you any
way more power
just
than
to teach self how to not.
Undisputed. Yeah. Chef been playing this. But I gotta get my game downloaded again. That's cool, but I don't know why I did that. I think I was doing some troubleshooting. I got to deleting and unplugging and everything. I don't know. I probably got crazy.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall at the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, middleweights going at it. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Opening round scheduled for 10. Got a fighter in here who's known for having a huge hook. Hey, explain to the layman out there that old axiom, don't hook with a hooker.
Well, that means that punch is his bread and butter, Joe. And it means that obviously he's gotten it to a point, to a level of confidence where it's probably a little shorter than yours, a little quicker than yours.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
He's just swinging. He's just a wild swing.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Back and forth exchange. You see the marvelous one with a marvelous hook. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. There's the old 1-2. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And now he's got to be careful because he's been warned for the headbutting.
I'm always here.
And another right hand comes in. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Jermaine Taylor showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Flush shot. It was the overhand left. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
I love what I see, baby.
End of round one. Turns to his corner, and he's going to have to deal with a cut.
And he will be able to deal with the cut because he's a guy who's good physically, he's good technically, he's good mentally. Yeah.
Here we go. Round two is underway. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Hagler's well off the mark that time. Goes up top with a right hand. Nice block by Jermaine Taylor. Taylor's sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
And he engages in the clinch.
Let's move!
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Marvin Hagler. Halfway through round number two. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by marvelous Marvin Hagler.
I'm Taylor, bruh.
And now he's targeting upstairs.
Oh, you got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
Oh. Yeah. And how the saying go, things change. Skinny dude, but the flow is the size of Ving Rhames. Pennies for my dogs.
Good right hand. Taylor's able to avoid that punch. And now they're trading blows. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left.
Okay, now get your hands up. Get your hands up. That's it.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Good doubling up of the jab by Jermaine Taylor. And that's the end of round 2. Jermaine Taylor's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
No doubt about it. Lose this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot and knock this guy out.
And round number 3 is underway. Hagler's easily winning this fight just based on his hand and foot speed. He's getting in and out with ease.
And what his opponent needs to do is control range so he gets it down to where his opponent is shadow boxing. Yeah, he's got fast hands, but it doesn't matter if you're not standing in front of him to use them. Right now, he's standing in the wrong place.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Jermaine Taylor. Jab and a straight by Jermaine Taylor. Hagler's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Hey, you got to get some of that too now.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pett. Made him miss, made him pay.
Let's move. That's what we worked on in the
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Right back to the gut. Taylor's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Come on.
On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot.
Trying to grab me after
10 clicks of the talk. And round 3 comes to an end.
You waiting for? You want this fight? Then let's move out there. This guy's gonna win this fight if you don't take control, son. You got to take some control out there.
I do. Hagler definitely means. He definitely means.
Breathe now. Deep breath. Deep breath.
Spank
Holy
that
shit,
iron.
you are in control of this fight, man.
Spank that iron.
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway.
So they got me.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some
every
opportunities
round.
that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Clever hook there by Marvin Hagler.
Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to hey, man. Come on now. Keep your feet moving. Come on now.
Taylor's losing a point here.
I warned you about your head.
Again, the referee's seen enough. He's taken away a point.
That's just controlling, man.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Oh, he just misses with that headshot. midway through round number 4. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Still not moving enough. Come on now. Hey, get out of there. You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see that.
You can see some blood coming from the nose of Marvelous Marvin. Taylor's nose is now starting to bleed. Not able to land the headshot. Jermaine Taylor's defense is paying off now. A headshot blocked. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Taylor's still got a great chance to win this fight, regardless of what you just saw in that last round. I mean, conventional wisdom down here is that it's a close competitive fight, that he's trailing on the scorecard. But you can tell this fight can turn at any moment.
Yeah, it's very close. I think right now, you got to be the guy. It's kind of like an argument. You get into an argument.
Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now. Is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up. And bang.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
He got two.
Hagler's combination that was
got a
landed
head
moments
button.
ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
He's punching away even though he's been stunned. That's a big right hand there. Jermaine Taylor's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. You see him holding on.
Keep moving, keep moving. Come on now.
Taylor's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old Casper the Ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
Move those feet, baby. Let's see it. Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on.
Final 10 seconds. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And round 5 comes to an end. If a Hollywood director was to stage a fight, this is what the two guys would look at. Like makeup artists got to them.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, Joe. I have to wonder a little bit if one of these fighters, or maybe both of them, had cuts in training camp and nobody knew it. They came and they hit it in a fight, because that's how bad this is.
Use the jab, use the jab, use the
Unable to make an impact there by Jermaine Taylor. Blocks away that headshot. Jab right hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Taylor's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth.
Keep your feet moving.
Blocks that punch. Jermaine Taylor's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Hagler's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Taylor's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
slip up and do a headbutt.
And he digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there. Nice strike after catching one by marvelous Marvin Hagler.
All right, let's put him out of his misery.
And that's the end of round 6.
Deep breath.
We hear about guys being
Put him
calm
out
and
his
cool when the
misery.
pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Hagler's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be. Now that counter punch landed with some success. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Jermaine Taylor scores well with that left. Defense can turn into offense. The counter punch by Jermaine Taylor.
Get out there.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Hagler's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. Coming quick.
Taylor, well, I don't know what his intention is, but I know what the result is. The referee just stopped the fight. Disqualification with the excessive fouls.
And you know, Joe, that's a good point. That may have been his intention, to get out.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years. They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two.
See? That butt.
A pure power puncher going up against the marvelous one. Heck of a matchup.
Heck of a matchup for us to talk about, but a tough situation for the power puncher if that's all he has. Because Hagler has power, but he has defense. He has everything else. It's not that easy to land the bomb on Marvin Hagler.
That hook was well off the mark.
Keep moving. You got to see that.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Fires off the hook. Look at that. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
All I do is stay away from that button.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Jermaine Taylor.
Come up.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
He's definitely aggressive. Hagler definitely aggressive. I don't know if that aggression.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Last 10 seconds of this first round.
Watch that.
Hagler's ability to get to his opponent worked out well there. He damaged him in that round.
You understand what I'm saying? Take it to this guy. Have to go and get this man.
I headbutted him twice last time, man. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that.
Oh, this is a one.
Here we go. Round
I
two
headbutted him
is
like 3
underway.
times.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Jermaine Taylor.
let him get at you.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
He just swing.
There's the combo downstairs.
Come on, man.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Marvin Hagler. Halfway through this round here, Jermaine Taylor's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Wow, what an uppercut. Hagler swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Oh, what an exchange.
His jaw. I don't know how much your jaw gonna be able to take, Marvin.
Well-placed hook there. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Taylor's banged up by a left hand. He got to him. He hurt him there. Hagler's opponent is trying to smother him, but instead, he's pushing him away, trying to land a big shot.
And he's lucky he's getting away with it, Joe, that the referee's not warning him for this.
He caught me with a little shot. Caught me with a little shot.
Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your...
He is up all his gas.
Okay, listen. It's going to come forward this round.
Now.
Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from him. All right? I need you to keep moving.
Look at his stamina. Look at my stamina. Look at his damage. Look at my damage. That was all his gas right there in that round right there. It's over.
Taylor's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here.
Totally. The ref knows. The commentator knows.
Taylor's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Jermaine Taylor's lucky he just got away with one there. He just snuck in a headbutt.
I did that again. I headbutted him again.
Keep moving, baby. Move.
Bad.
That's as good as it gets right there. A crushing uppercut by Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
The ref didn't see it.
Taylor's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek.
I think I cut myself from headbutting.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Committing well now to that left hand over the top.
Watch the hook.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Jermaine Taylor's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Let the fist go, let him go.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And this round comes to an end.
Good. Gotta pick it up, you hear me? Gotta pick it up. All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
The quick takeaway from the first 3 rounds is that one guy's got the higher punch output, the other one's lagging behind as we start round number 4, Teddy's scorecard, 3 rounds to none.
Yeah, the one
First
guy with the
fight,
high
though.
punch rate, the reason he's winning and the reason why he's effective is he's in the geography of the ring he needs to be, in tight.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. And the ref looks at him and says, no headbutting, hands out the warning.
I didn't even do that, man. That's bullshit, man. I don't know what the head button is.
And he ties up on the inside.
Let's see what the button is. I gotta look at my controller. Oh, that's what it is.
Halfway through this round. Nice jabs there by Jermaine Taylor. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Oh, that's a huge power shot to the head by marvelous Marvin Hagler.
We need to see some more defense.
Hagler about to get knocked.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Jermaine Taylor. Good way to protect the midsection.
Hook, he wide open for the hook. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds.
Just keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Just don't get lazy. You're winning this fight. Boxing smart. In and out, side to side. You understand?
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Comes right back at him with a left hand. A good block by Marvin Hagler. Double jab by Jermaine Taylor. Now he ties up there. Not precise at all by Marvin Hagler. Jermaine Taylor blocks it.
That's it. That's it.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
In and out. In and out.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Jermaine Taylor. Little head hunting with the left. Halfway into round number 5 here. That was not well targeted by Marvin Hagler. Jermaine Taylor with a solid left hand. Doubling up the jab by Jermaine Taylor. Taylor's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Taylor's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. 3 punches land in succession by Jermaine Taylor. Able to dismiss that body shot. Jermaine Taylor showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him.
You just can't move.
Let's go.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. Scored well up top.
Relax, come on, relax, deep breathe.
Comes back with an overhand right. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs.
Oh, that's nice.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Not much action as he just ties up. Halfway through round 6. A knifing left hand by Marvin Hagler.
Come on, kid, focus now. I need you to focus for me.
Jermaine Taylor's combination punching is working well here. Blocks the headshot. That right hand over the top lands flush. He just missed that shot up top. Hagler's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
So
Still not moving enough. Come on. Hey, man, come on now. Keep your feet.
How about that hook by marvelous Marvin Hagler? Taylor's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
This is yours.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Jermaine Taylor's now got to figure out a way to do exactly. He has seen enough.
I did not do that.
They're going to take a point away
man.
here.
I think they're just making me do that.
They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head.
Throwing me off my game.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving. Focus. Focus.
Good double jab by Jermaine Taylor. Nowhere close, that punch by Marvin Hagler. Parries that punch intended for the head. At the halfway point of round 7. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Jermaine Taylor's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing.
Doing good.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He's getting hit a ton now. He needs to add some defense to his game.
Stop! That's 1 point for excessive headbutt.
Man,
That's 1 point.
I can't do it. I'm quitting. I'm going to quit this.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Jump on right now. That's my man. Hook you wide open for the hook.
Jermaine Taylor. This is just a bad outing here. Taylor's got to get himself back in this fight. I don't know that he can, Teddy. He looks so tired and he's fading.
Yeah, Yogi Berra used to say it ain't over till it's over. Well, in boxing, it's over when you think it's over. He thinks it's over.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine Taylor's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. That's great stuff. And it's over. This fight is over. Taylor being DQ'd. The ref gave the warning.
I don't even know
now
why.
He says, you're out of here. Nobody wants to see a fight go into the record books like that. Jermaine Taylor's lost by disqualification.
You know, I have to wonder a little bit because this game is about the mental side always. If he wanted to get
yourself a great night.
Man. Anyway, I'm upset, y'all. My excessive headbutt. Y'all believe that? Can y'all believe that? I'm terrible. I'm terrible at this game, Adrian. I had him all the way whooped. But instead, I want an excessive headbutt, y'all. Excessive headbutting. That's crazy. That is crazy. Man, you can't trade. Oh my God. So I gotta stick with this same profile, huh? That's cold-blooded. Chef, you didn't tell me I couldn't change profiles. You didn't tell me that, homie. But I definitely wanted to change profile. Let's see. I believe I gotta share screen in here somewhere. Nope. Nope, I don't. Yeah, it ain't doing it. But I wonder, can I start? Oh, it's all in the queue. It's saying ready to start though. Let me see what they mean by ready to start. Like ready to play zombies? Or what? Excuse me. The Ravens game. Watching the Ravens game. My wife can do some cooking. She can definitely do that. Who the Ravens playing? I done lost my interest in sports a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know why. Ravens playing the Bills. So that's your area there, Brass, ain't it? Buffalo. It's your area there. What's going on with this? Two quarterbacks playing against each other. Both can throw. They both can throw. Cold War. What they do in the Cold War? Hold on. Let me restart it. I can play online. I can't play online yet till it's all the way downloaded. I think that's what that means. I believe that's what that means. It's gotta be interesting then. Gotta be interesting then. I done purchased all that. I purchased all that before. What are they talking about? They want me to purchase it again? Hell no. Let me just let this download all together then. That way that don't keep coming out. Check this out though, y'all. I could do it on here. I can it might even actually work better. It might even actually work better. This one right here. I want to check this.
influence the First Step Act to get passed?
Through
I want to check this out. Let's hear.
Job.
She got 4.5 million votes to get into AG and DA and slept with 0 of them.
You don't know
How
that,
do you feel
though.
about
Do you
Donald
know that? No.
Okay,
Absolutely
so
not.
you think that she slept with 4.5 million people to get in her
she
position of
could've,
power?
But the one
Wait,
person that
are
she
you
did
serious?
was the most important person.
Did you just say that she had to sleep with 4.5 million?
No.
My name is Dean Withers. I'm a 19-year-old liberal. I do political debate for a living, and today I'm surrounded by 20 Trump supporters. My first claim is...
So this liberal guy is gonna kind of speed debate, I guess 20 of these Trump supporters. I saw somebody else do a little bit of this, show a little bit of this. I thought it was kind of interesting. I'm gonna check it out and kind of give my commentary. Let's see where they go.
Donald Trump is a racist.
Yeah, so I don't understand how people get this idea that Trump is racist. You know, my family came from a communist country. They came from Cuba, and they came from Mexico. So I don't see anything or any statement that he's ever made that's racist. I mean, there's accusations, but there's no facts behind it. And this whole idea that all Hispanic...
What? Oh, man, that's my dryer going off. But what did his family coming from Cuba have to do with anything? Like, but already, I don't like the prompt. The prompt is already kind of irritating me. Donald Trump is racist. I don't know. Let's see where he goes. If he got some actual hard proof, you know. Let's see.
Hispanics are illegal immigrants and they came here undocumented is not true, because my family came here on both sides through the legal immigration process, not illegally here.
Okay, so that was a bold claim. You just said that, you know, there's no facts to substantiate the idea that Donald Trump is going to be a racist. So in the 1970s, there's civil litigation held against him by the DOJ of the state of New York for literally not renting to black people. What they did is they'd send in quote-unquote testers to his rental properties at the time. They'd send in a white person. The white person would ask the property manager if they had any available properties to rent. They'd say, yes, here we go, here's a housing application. Then they'd send in a black tester that asked the same question, and then they'd actually be denied. When this was investigated by the DOJ, the property manager told them that this was just a quote-unquote order from the higher-up, from this boss, from Donald Trump. And then they investigated Donald Trump, brought civil litigation against him, and they...
That seems pretty racist to me. Especially with them going in and sending a tester, and him denying black people, black renters. Seems pretty, and they end up, I remember this being brought up in the 2016 election. Peace Hits, how you doing, brother? In the 2016 election, about him kind of doing these sorts of these racist activities of denying black people housing because of their skin color. So I mean, I don't know. I guess that's pretty racist. But let's see.
Yeah,
he might be able to debunk that. Let's see if he can debunk it.
Essentially determined that, yeah, he wasn't renting to black people, in which he then had to promise the DOJ that he was no longer going to racially profile in his housing application, and even had to put ads in the New York newspaper at the time, saying that he'd rent to black people.
So what you're saying is basically he's not renting to black people, but yet he employs a lot of minorities. He employs a lot of blacks, Asians, Hispanics onto his staff. So why wouldn't he be renting to black people? It doesn't make any sense. Also,
because it's an example of racism.
But also is an example that the Department of Justice is weaponized against people that do something in life.
Could you give me any evidence for that?
I'll give you evidence of that. Yes, I will, because Trump was political for a very long time. He made political statements. He was very unpopular with a lot of Democrats. He would say things that they didn't like, and they would go.
This guy, it seems like he just pulling shit out his ass. Really, he ain't. I don't know that that he even understands what the hell he's saying. I don't know. But let me see. I want to get through this guy a little bit. I don't want to go through every guy, every single second of it. I don't want to get strike. Fair use, y'all. Fair use. Sosa, what's good, brother? Said Breezy was good.
All right. Want to start where you guys left off?
Yeah, I think that hopefully we could slow things down a little bit
Still
here,
the
have some
prompt,
productive conversation. So.
The prompt is still Trump's a racist, but I really want to get through this prompt and get to some more substantive stuff. But we're going to hear what a couple more got to say about it, I guess.
Yeah, how about I just start off by giving you my reasons why I think that Donald Trump is racist. So with the last guy, we kind of touched on the civil litigation that was held against him in the 1970s for not renting to black people. But I want to focus upon a more intuitive example. Proponing the idea that Barack Obama was not a US-born citizen. So first, I just want to ask you a very simple question. Would you say trying to take away opportunity from a black man because he's black is racism?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, yes, I do believe that.
Okay.
But I think we also have to look into what the administration, when he was in office, did, not what happened back in 1970 when he wasn't even in office and it was a complete different administration making the rules.
Okay.
When he was in office, he gave opportunity zones, gave funding to HBCUs. He also implemented the First Step Act, which I feel like liberals really focus on, our prison system has a majority of African Americans in there. So we gave them an opportunity to get out early, to start a new life. So I think if we're going to go back and look at some stuff in the 1970s, that's not really fair.
Good points. Good points. He implemented the First Step Act and the Opportunity Zone. So maybe he's changed since the 1970s. He's not he's not racist anymore. He did his racism. He learned from that. Now he want to make up for that by doing the First Step Act. What do y'all think about that? I don't know. Maybe he ain't trying to make up for his racism. Maybe he's still. I'm questionable whether he proved that Trump was racist, because the first dude he didn't really even rebut the things that he said. But I want to see if this guy rebuts some of the things that he said from the first day. But I do like the points this guy's bringing up. The First Step Act, Opportunity Zones, those are pretty good programs that I don't know the statistics on how many black people benefited off of those, but I believe some black people had to benefit off of them. Danny, what up? What up, Danny?
Because there's a lot of people on the Democrat side that have done worse things while in office. Joe Biden, who, when he was a senator, pushed to get African Americans incarcerated at a higher rate. Like, actions speak louder than words at the end of the day. And what Trump did in office helped the black community at an exponential amount compared to all the other administrations on the Democratic Party.
Okay, so you're saying what he did in office helped African Americans more than other administrations?
Yeah.
You referenced historically black universities.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how much funding he sent to HBCUs?
A decent amount. I can't give you the exact
So the
number.
exact amount was $250 million per year.
Okay.
Do you know how much Obama's administration and Biden's administration have sent?
I would like to hear.
Obama sent $1 billion a year, and Biden sent $4 billion a year. So not only did he decrease funding to historically black universities, all right, but also you referenced the First Step Act there. How did Donald Trump influence the First Step Act to get passed?
Through Congress.
So that was a fact check prompt that came up on that screen. And it's looking like Donald Trump actually did decrease the funding to HBCUs. I know a lot of people talk about the bill that he signed to fund some of the HBCUs, but the fact of the matter is, he didn't fund as much. So I don't know. That's another strike against him. He's starting back to look racist again. Let's see if he can. Let's see if brother can bail Trump out of the racism barrel here.
Well, how did he influence that bill through Congress?
Answer that question for me.
Because he didn't influence it. In fact, it was proposed to Congress under Obama's administration, and it was shot down. Then something else I did want to
But at the end of the day, as president, he has the ability to sign or send a bill back to Congress, and he signed it. If he was truly racist, he would not have signed it in the first place.
Okay, but
at the end of the day, he still signed it, and he has that ability. Just like every president before, if they don't like a bill, they have the ability to send it right back to Congress, and there's congressional means to get it passed without the president's approval. But still, he signed it. If he's really a racist, why did he sign it in the first place?
Yeah, well,
good comeback at the end, brother. I think that was a good comeback. At the end of the day, he signed the bills. Like, if he was racist, right, why would he sign the bills? If he didn't like black people, why would he sign the bill, right? I think every president got the opportunity to, and has done in the past, shot down bills or not signed bills that they were that they didn't like, and they didn't go through. You know, so yeah. Let's see what else he got.
I don't think that we could just ignore Trump saying that Obama isn't a U.S.-born citizen and he's probably from Kenya, right? I don't think that we could ignore.
But here's the
do you mind if I
thing,
finish here, sir?
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think that we could ignore the civil litigation against him in the 1970s for not renting to black people. I don't think we could ignore his recent comments about Kamala Harris saying that she turned black, implying that she wasn't black prior, just because he signed the First Step Act into law. Like, I understand that does do something for the African-American community, but I don't think we could say because he did this one thing that all of these other examples are null and void. You also referenced Joe Biden there. I have no problem saying that Joe Biden has a racist past. And in fact, I think that's something I need to recognize and we should all recognize. But what I can't stand is when I hear people denying Trump's racism, saying it never occurred when it's so obvious.
But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to explain right now is that Biden has signed bills into law, voted for them, that hurt the community. Trump has not done anything to that extent. Sure, he's.
I think that's a good point again. Biden has actually signed bills into law that has hurt the community, hurt the black community. Trump, I have yet to see him like sign bills that directly. Now, one could argue that inadvertently, the black community can be harmed by some of the bills that he passed in his administration. Seeing how the tax cuts was permanent for the top 1%, and the tax cut he did for the poor is being sundowned after a while. So I think I believe it was up last year or this year or something like that, whatever. But so yeah, meanwhile your taxes go up and the billionaires go down. So inadvertently that could hurt black and poor people, right? But I don't think he done some of the legislation, passed some of the legislation that Joe Biden passed, right? With the war on drugs and all the rest of the crazy bills he done been involved in. Yeah, so I think that's a good point. Let's
said
hear him
some things from-
respond. Let's hear him respond to this, and then we'll move off of racism.
maybe a little bit iffy way back. You're citing things from back in the 1970s that did not even have like that. He couldn't even like sign a law or anything like that because he wasn't even in office.
Okay. I guess where I want to start with is looking at the actual word racist. I think nowadays it's a word that people throw around kind of like the word love. It is a very powerful word. It has a lot of negative connotation. It has a lot of power that comes with it. When I think of racist, I think of Hitler, who murdered millions of Jews. When I think of racist, I think of the Ottoman Turks that murdered 1.5 million of my people. I think of that. I don't think of Trump, who maybe he said things in the past, this or that. If we want to go about talking about saying things, Biden said Obama is one of the first mainstream blacks to be bright and intelligent. He said that you can only walk into a 7-Eleven if you have an Indian accent. He has said that if you vote for Trump over him, you're not black. He said so many of these things in his past, and the prompt is talking about, is Trump racist? But to me, it's not about that because of how the media has displayed racism. They just focus on Trump, and it is about both sides. They don't touch upon Biden. They don't talk about Biden. And when you look at his policies, like my friend mentioned, if Trump was a racist, he would not be passing policies. He wouldn't even give $1 to these black universities. If he truly had this, it's an intention of the heart. And I'll go out and I'll step out and say, I'm sure everybody here has said something racist in their life. That doesn't make you a racist. It's kind of like if you weigh 400 pounds and you eat celery, you're not skinny. All these examples that you're talking about are from years and years ago. What has he done that's racist in the last maybe?
Dude don't sound smart at all. I don't know. He just talking. Anyway, let's move on to let's see what the next prompt is. If we can get another prompt here. Is this still racist?
ISIS in our country right now that was reported. We've got gotaways. We've got
Oh, it's on your phone. I thought that you had like an actual.
Well, it's a picture. We can hold it up to the camera if they want to see it.
Okay, well, I mean, well, maybe we could just reference the data on that chart. So you're referencing the Remain in Mexico policy. So that was one of Donald Trump's day ones. He only had increasing border numbers until the day he signed Title 42 into effect. Year by year, they only increase.
Is that
Remain
why
in Mexico policy, the wall, it was all incredibly ineffective border legislation. He couldn't get Congress together to pass anything, so then he had to reappropriate DOD funds to build the wall.
That's not true. Congress passed H.R. 2. It's been sitting on Chuck Schumer's desk since May of 2023. It was the one bill that would secure the border. Border Patrol has endorsed President Trump. Law enforcement has endorsed President Trump.
Okay.
The Biden administration and the Harris administration have failed this nation, and they have allowed this invasion of our country, and Americans are dying. And sorry, these gang members should not be here.
I have a question. So what do you say if we had an undocumented migrant that was like a felon, a sexual abuser, right, a violent offender, that they shouldn't be allowed in the country?
100%. None of these people should be without process.
Okay, so my question to you would be, well, then why do you want a criminal, felon, sexual abuser to run the country?
Because I believe that we're suffering from an extreme case of lawfare, which I can prove. And, you know, when you look, let's take, for instance, the New York case, the one that he's going to probably go to jail for, even though he's not guilty.
The 34 felonies?
The 34 felonies that they changed the statute of limitations in order to prosecute him.
Oh,
that they
no,
changed.
your case is confused. So they didn't change any statute of limitations?
Oh, yes, they did.
1 second.
Oh, yes,
I know what
they
you're
did.
referencing. If you'll just allow me.
Yes, they did.
You'll just allow me.
But
30
not only
you mind if
that-
I just have 30 seconds? Real quick?
Well, we only have 40 seconds left.
I just
so
want
no,
to clarify.
You can't have
They didn't
30
change.
seconds. You've got the seat the whole time.
Okay, we have 35 seconds left. What were his felonies for?
Okay, so let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the plain and simple fact that they moved the number 3 from Biden's DOJ to a state case. Let's talk about the fact that Mark Pomerantz, who worked in the Biden administration, basically.
I like that tactic. She swapped it up on him, right? She and he thought he was gonna bully her, but she came in and bullied him, actually, right? So I like her tactic that she just used there. I think she's been misinformed. I don't know that she's making all of that up, but I think she's been misinformed. But let's hear.
Pled the fifth, six-time one. He said that he was talking to Bragg, and he would not talk about that. Alvin Bragg ran on getting Trump. Let's talk about Judge Merchant's daughter, Laura, who's making millions for the Harris.
Hold on. That's a true statement. Alvin Bragg. She might have took one step too far by saying he ran on, getting Trump. But he did make mention of, making Trump pay for the crimes that he committed during his campaign. Or somehow he mentioned Trump and legal issues. I'm gonna have to get that fact checked, but I do remember him saying something about Trump paying his paying the price for some of the crimes that he's committed, that he's alleged to have committed. Now, a number of those, obviously, the case that he brought, Alvin Bragg, is not alleged anymore. He's been found guilty by a jury of his peers of sexual misconduct. I guess he's found liable for sexual assault. It's pretty rough for a guy to be running for the president of the United States. I don't know that's somebody our kids should look up to, huh? Somebody that's doing those types of things. But let's continue.
Administration and the Biden administration right now in order to prosecute Trump. That is recusal. It's going to get dropped at the Supreme Court. Alvin Bragg should have recused himself. Judge Merchant should have recused himself.
I like your power. My next claim is Donald Trump doesn't care about the American people.
I completely disagree with you on that. That Trump doesn't, you're saying he doesn't care about the American people. I mean, while he was president, he was pushing pro-economic policies, which were furthering the American economy. I mean, right now, if you go to a gas station, you're paying more money to fill up your car. Going to the grocery store, you're paying more for meat, you're paying more for groceries, you're paying more for a lot of things. Taxes are higher right now. So why
taxes are higher right now? We're still under Donald Trump's tax code.
We're not completely, no, that's not true. That's not true. Because each individual state can impose their own taxes.
Federal taxes from the
I'm going to give you an example. In Los Angeles County, they passed all these other measures, increasing quarter-cent sales tax here.
Yeah, he clearly lost that one, right? I don't know that if he understands that state taxes and federal taxes are different codes, right? And then we are still under Donald Trump's tax legislation, because the tax cut for the top 1%, that was, I believe he just made, there was not a sundown program for that, but the tax cuts that he gave like poor and average Americans has a sundown limit on it. So we're gonna see where this guy goes, though. Brad says, what's going on? Oh, they're talking to hits. Anytime Trump is the bar for anything, we're in trouble. That's what Hit says.
Los Angeles County. And what do they do with the money? They misuse the money. They don't even use it to fix the streets. They allocate all this funding towards the homeless, billions of dollars, saying they're going to build all these shelters, they're going to build public housing, and yet all the money goes to administrative costs. It goes into the pension system. So they're misusing the money. They're not using the money to actually help people.
My main man, Posterius, what's going on, brother? I appreciate you coming through.
People. So if you think about someone that's going to help people, Democrats have been promising people in the state of California that they're going to do something about the problem. Yet they have unlimited power here to do whatever they want. But yet we have thousands of homeless. The LA Times reported that there was 66,000 more homeless people in the last 7 years. That's the LA Times. That's a liberal magazine quoted. There's 66,000 more homeless people in Los Angeles County.
Mind if I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
So I've like a lot of reasons I'd like to bring up here why I'd say that Trump doesn't care about the American people, but you referenced his economic policy, and we could reference that. So yeah, can you name like one economic policy that Donald Trump influenced to get passed that benefited the low and the middle class more than it benefited the top 1%?
Well, first of all, the Democrats pass all these policies.
Wait, just about Donald Trump. Can you name one policy he influenced to get passed that benefits the low and the middle class more than it benefited the top 1%?
Yeah, he tried to, or during COVID, he tried to keep businesses open. I mean, Democrats were trying to close down all their states.
Can you name a policy?
Businesses that they put, no.
See, this is the problem. When all you have is talking points, that's all this guy has. Is talking points. Well, the Democrats did this, and this person did. No, he asked you, name a policy. Name a policy that didn't disproportionately help the top 1%. Right? He's skipping around town, talking this and that. But yeah, I'm with you, Danny. I don't believe there's even an actual policy. But let's see him do the Gish Gallop. Let's see him do the Gish Gallop.
They put a lot of businesses out of business during COVID. During the past years that COVID was in existence, all the states that were liberal, Democrat-run states, have controlled a lot of the process here in the state of California.
Okay.
Like, I'll give you an example.
You didn't answer my. I'm so sorry.
In the state of California, Gavin Newsom shut down this state. Ron DeSantis did not shut down his state. Yet you have businesses here that were small that went out of business. Yet you have the state of Florida, the majority of businesses stayed in business, did not go out of business. The only businesses that went out of business, that stayed in business, were corporations like McDonald's, Burger King, and Walmart.
Okay,
so,
sir, with all due respect, you literally didn't answer my question.
The Democrats were benefiting those businesses because they were voting in favor of them.
Okay, with all due respect, you literally didn't answer my question. I asked you to name a policy that Trump influenced to get passed that
But
benefited.
you're the one that called me racist earlier, so I'm supposed to answer you?
Okay, well, I mean, if you don't want to have a productive dialogue with me here,
I cut it off. I'll stop it. I was commenting